record now. It's recording.
What's the problem with the middle seat?
You know, goddamn well TJ's not a middle seat kid. Unless he's forced to be in the middle seat.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. So, we're going to start in Magic Theory Hall. It's around the same time as just past noon. TJ. It is a very boring day. Specifically for the fact that it is just beginning to start the studies of magic theory, because the first week is introductions. And you have hated every single moment of it. Not for any particular reason. Your classmates are mostly fine. A couple of them are rowdy, a couple of them are quiet, a couple of them have tried so desperately to become your friend it's a little annoying. But hey, it's...
They don't pay, they ain't getting a friendship. It's easy as that.
Exactly. Friendship has a warranty.
People have warranties. I ain't in the mood to try and get attached to something that's gonna break.
However, at the front of class is your very...
Oh, there, the audio.
That was terrifying.
I was just lifting my foot and I banged the shit out of my knee.
You could learn those?
White noise is that jump scare.
Oh. I was just getting comfortable. You know what? I'm actually just gonna pull out the fucking footrest on the chair. I'm not gonna try and fold my feet. Okay, let's go.
Full on slapped my headphones off.
I have studio speakers. Can't do that. It also happened right when I turned on the fucking music. Okay, let's continue.
Sorry, that's making me laugh.
Well, oh, please tell me there's not a fucking echo now.
No, there's not. Don't worry.
I'm just laughing at the timing.
The music starts. Time to get into the lore sit.
We're off to a great start.
Aaron's audio breaking was the equivalent of me being a child watching their parent just go, "Ooh, look at your cotton candy," and it's gone. Where'd it go? The pool ate it.
The raccoon washing its cotton candy to eat.
I have actual tears. Hold on.
Okay, once you're ready. Jesus Christ. TJ's cursed. God damn it.
Stop it, Nia. God damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna turn away from Discord. God damn it. I actually have to wipe away tears because of that.
Take it.
Oh my god.
This is off to a great start.
It's fantastic.
God damn it. Hold on.
Take your time. I mean, that ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
I believe in you, Lunos.
You're doing amazing.
God damn it, Luna stole my joke. I was fixing to say, yeah, I don't.
Lunos, my love.
Okay. I literally had to take like 3 even breaths to get myself not to laugh anymore. Okay. I don't even remember where I was.
You were describing, like, we just got done with the back and forth about friend thing.
So your teacher at the front, as you've gotten to know them as Dr. Saitos. However, you don't understand how they got a doctorate with how they're literally so excitable they can't sit still for more than half a second. As such, you've seen them in various different outfits, in various different presentations. You swear you've seen them as a dude twice, but most of the time they're female, you think? You're not sure. It's one of those weird, flimsy presentations of shrug emoji. Take a guess. But regardless, your teacher, Dr. Saitos, is currently introducing magic theory. Hello and welcome to Magic Theory, students. Welcome to maybe the best days of your life or the most droll. I honestly do not control what happens as a result of what you do here, only how you learn. So, let's begin. And walks around the desk, around all of the happenstance, like things lying about. Because there are more things lying about on the floor than what's seen on the screen currently. Because this teacher is not the best at keeping things out of the way. Just starts writing things on the board. Manipulation of energy in the physical world, as I'm sure you know, is often attributed to magic. Magic consists of the use of energy to affect reality. The use of catalysts of some kind, such as sigil work or gestures, or, in a way, keyblades. Energy is all around us. It is heat, it is light, it is movement. Mages of various sorts are able to harness energy to affect reality. They can harness their skill to light up a room, to melt steel, move items. Offensive magic uses a form of energy called chaotic energy. Chaotic energy is much like the force you put behind the swing of your fist. The more force you put behind your swing, the more damage you put behind the force of your blow. However, this is not all that goes into chaotic energy. Right in between that, one of the students here starts snickering. Dr. Saito stops. Excuse me, you have something to say? And the student just says, oh, no, go ahead. And she turns. Still smiling. occurs to you, TJ, this teacher has never stopped smiling in the classroom.
He's just looking forward, not as if he's paying attention incessantly, hoping no one realizes that his eyes aren't really open. They're just...
Miss Ash, you realize you are in the wrong classroom to start making jokes. Then echo, by the way, Kuri.
God fucking shit.
This man is truly blurst.
Every being.
The lady who was named Ash straightens up and goes, "Ma'am, I had no intention of making a joke. You just made a kind of a funny comment." And Dr. Saitos steps around, puts her hands behind her back, leans forward a little bit. What joke was that? What did I say that was funny? I believe I was being very straightforward. The force of your blow? What was funny about it? There's silence across the classroom.
DJ just speaks up. It's funny because they ain't got no fucking comedy and think blow is still funny. Speaking of which, it's not that funny. And one of the fake eyes opens and it's like he didn't even blink.
Dr. Saitos walks towards TJ. There's a bit of a lip. Walk up to the edge of the rows of desks just to make sure if anybody tries to leave before classroom is over, Dr. Saitos will hear. As you've noticed, AJ, it doesn't take much for Dr. Saitos to hear practically anything in this classroom. Even in the rowdiest of moments. So with hands still behind her back, she smiles.
What? Did my burp that I held in get a little too loud for you? Both his eyes are open.
You're just the more perceptive one. I find it interesting. I have a question for you. If you are paying attention, at least. Should be waiting for confirmation. All right.
Is Kuri okay?
Possibly not.
Earth to Kuri?
Uh-oh.
Oof.
We just went all the way offline.
Oh no.
That's no good.
Happens on these big jobs.
But yeah. How are the other two of you liking Aaron's voice?
I quite enjoy it.
Told you it was Jester adjacent. This is a calmer version of Aaron, honestly. Aaron's very sassy in the original campaign.
Yeah. They really are. Traumatized out of them.
Get a little sass with your trauma.
Oh yeah.
My computer just died.
Oof. Oh no. You're not able to get it back on at all?
Not that. My internet just...
Oh.
Even though it's saying it's connected, it's saying it's not connected at the same time. So I'm restarting my computer in hopes that that might help.
You want to continue?
I can continue vocally, but I can't even access Roll20, so...
It's understandable. Did you hear what I said last?
No.
Comment that was made was, I have a question for you if you like.
I have an answer for you if you want it.
What do you think magic is?
Bullshit.
And why is that?
Because it's free.
Why do you think it's free?
Okay. Say some schmuck with a lucky draw can cast magic. What stops them from casting something that's gonna hurt a bunch of people? Nothing. The only thing that stops someone from casting that stupid shit is a person, not magic itself. It's an inanimate object that doesn't work on its own force.
I think that's where you'd be wrong.
Uh-huh.
Magic breeds, you know. It stops and it waves and it wanes as much as anything else does. Then begins to walk towards the desk again. Stops just before it. See, here's the thing about magic. I was going to get to this another day, but you bring up a good point. Who's stopping anybody from casting something that could hurt another person? Doesn't seem to be magic. Oh, does it? I'd have to say that would. I'd have to say that would be Worlds itself. Don't believe me? Try to do something on the academy that it doesn't like.
That's not magic, though. Magic is a byproduct of, from what I've gathered, the world itself. It's like saying, hey, I'm gonna pop that guy's pimple, and if he says no, the only thing I can do to stop do it anyways is not get punched in the fucking face.
She turns around. She's still smiling. Again, you've never seen her not smile. But she does tilt her head. And aren't you the one that's questioning yourself?
Not really. I ain't got nothing to question. All I got to question is why you think magic isn't a byproduct.
I never said it wasn't. I'm only teaching the curriculum, you know.
Huh?
If I wanted to teach what I wanted to teach, I would. I'm a teacher.
Good for you.
Was that Kuri?
Good for you?
Oh yes, good for me. I'm running a thing that I have to teach a specific thing every single time, instead of everything going exactly how I'm supposed to teach it. Yes, oh, wonderful. She giggles. Just the... Don't worry about it. Question things at your own pace. I'd be happy to answer after studies are completed. For now, I just need you to listen.
Okay.
Alright? Goes back to the board.
The moment the back is turned, eyes closed again.
With back turned, there's just a comment of eyes open.
No response.
Begins to talk again. Chaotic energy is much like the force you put behind the swing of your fist. The more force you put behind your swing, the more damage you put behind the force of your blow. However, this is not all that goes into chaotic energy. Plus, not all that goes into magic as well. Energy can be harnessed by many means. Either through deeper power within, natural talent, or by hard work and dedication to the craft. Each has its pitfalls, such as falling victim to the darkness or to one's own ego. So just as they have weak points, they also have strengths. Those with power within do not need physical items in order to harness energy. You can call it in most circumstances, situation depending. Those with natural talent are only bound by their skill. And those with dedication and craftwork can access extremely powerful magic given the right items. While magic can be useful, it has its dangers. Excessive use of it may cause one's source to deplete, leaving them unconscious or, in some cases, dead. Misuse of this can cause damage to one's person, where an apprentice of such magics may attempt a spell without using enough of the source energy from within, creating a void of energy around someone or something, creating an implosion. This can be used to one's benefit, of course. This is where we get several of our spells. It's one way to cause damage. This is where you'll notice that magic and reality are inextricably linked. And it is at that time you realize, EJ, you start to realize that...
I have to say this. My internet is completely dead.
Oof.
I cannot get on the Roll20 anymore. I can't even open up YouTube or anything else. I can't even open up Discord. Permanent technical difficulties until I can figure this shit out. Because I should have Ethernet connected, but it's not acknowledging the Ethernet.
Yeah, that sounds like a internet in your house or area issue.
No worries, man. Go get that settled.
I'm working on getting it settled right now, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and restart my browser. Whatever the fuck.
But yeah,
That is fucking odd.
that is the beginning of my rants of magic theory.
If you want to continue the rant, you can. I'm just gonna be working on this, and we can say it's part of the session.
No, that is the age and a half that I have. That is the beginning of magic theory. I was just going to admit to you that PJ kind of notices that it's getting to be the end of the class. That hour has passed. So if he wants to leave early, he can. Because it is technically collegiate. It is technically a collegiate area. You can leave early.
He can't move right now, but if he could, he's gone.
I can move your token for you, Home Slice.
You might have to do that the entire session then.
Yep. So
I
do you
can.
leave early?
He's heading directly out, no stops.
You walk to the edge of the...
Hold on. Fucking, there we go. Figured out what was wrong. I don't want to say what was wrong, but I figured out what was wrong.
Was it dumb?
I wasn't plugged into my LAN, I was plugged into my reset.
That'd do it, yeah.
And I've been plugged into there since I moved, so... So I can actually just hop back on. He immediately gets up, goes, I can't move, I can't control TJ. Roll20 does this sometimes, I can't control him.
There you go.
Wonderful class. I'm not coming back again. And then leaves for the day. The same thing he says every day.
I want you to know that as soon as you say that, it's just an immediate, see you again sometime. Such a sweet boy.
The immediate follow-up of, as he opens the door, just screams out, "The world's an illusion and we're all its hallucinations, bye."
Please don't say that to Aaron. Aaron will fucking knife cat back at you.
That's why he said it as he left.
So you're subjecting the rest of the students to that.
Oh yeah. With no fucking hesitation.
Oh god.
I don't think I should have to tell you where TJ's going.
Where's he going?
You know where he's going. Round 17, bitch.
I have a question.
Yes.
Where did Cecil go?
I messaged them. They said they are having no spoons at all from the week they've had, and they just kind of needed to step out, and they don't have D&D spoons right now.
That's understandable.
Fair
We
enough.
gently pat them from over here.
Mm-hmm.
But no, for reals, TJ is going to, since he's a second year, he's going to a bunch of first years as he has copied the recording onto a small set of discs, and he's gonna go sell Aaron's class to a bunch of first years.
Right? I want you to understand that's the fucking most hilarious fucking thing.
He keeps a recording for himself, so he doesn't, fail the fucking class. But he also sells the excess recordings for profit, because you gotta fucking get money to have money.
So, I want you to understand, most of the first years around this time are in Daybreak.
That's where he's going.
Mm-hmm. So, the others of you, where are you at? There's something I want to do with Cade in a little bit here. He gets online.
Monday. Yes, a very good question.
Money.
The main classes would all be in progress right now. So all of your main class studies, as well as a couple of clubs, because those are run by upperclassmen. They don't technically need to go to their classes. They should. They don't need to. In theory, if you wanted to, you could sit in on a different class study. It doesn't do anything for you, but it does allow you to get to know another teacher. Yes, the class you major or minor in.
Well, who knows? We could subject them to Helia's teacher.
Yes, you could.
Is that what we're gonna do?
I guess.
Vibing for whatever we do end up doing.
I'm just asking Nia, because Nia seems to have questions.
Yeah, Nia's typing. We're letting Nia type.
God.
Danger.
I'm trying to figure out what question Nia's asking her, because I can tell you Helia's an artificer ranger.
Ranger buddies.
Yeah.
I can check that. Give me a second.
Question.
No.
Actually, I can't tell you that because then you're gonna try and get it.
Yeah.
You're just
What?
so have her down as something of a She has the ability to give you a feat if you study with her long enough, if you're not a ranger.
Shit. Wait, no, I'm also a fighter.
Have her down as sharpshooter's query, which means she should be able to give you a sharpshooter, I believe. If I have her down correctly. Basically, she will correct any aim that you have on ranged weaponry over time, because you are students.
She's essentially teaching a archery/shooting course, isn't she? Basically.
Pretty much.
There we go. I think that's what Nia was getting caught up on. Don't worry. Been there, done that.
Built.
All of our brains are running on Windows XP.
Apparently.
No, Windows XD is what Disney used to do. Glad that joke didn't go over anyone's head.
You want... Oh god. No. This is going to be wonderful.
Hell yeah!
Let's go. Where am I selling to first?
Setting up the area real quick. Do you want to be on this map?
Who?
You.
Yes.
Inflict TJ upon the other students.
I'm a
Fine.
fucking saint, and if you hear anything else, they're a fucking liar, and you should shoot them in the dick. If they don't got a dick, just aim a little higher.
Lunos, is this the teacher that was already technically kind of mentioned?
Yes.
Yeah!
Syra. One who bodily threw a Heartless out of the school.
Fucking respect.
Yeet!
Wow.
I want you to know only 2 of the people there are actually, like, 2 to 3 people there are actually rangers.
What up?
Yes. AJ, you hear very calm talking from afar.
What do I hear?
You're a bit far away to hear anything past muffled tree and landscape. It sounds like one of the teachers you might respect.
Immediately zoop into the hiding tree.
Make a stealth check.
Should I
Everyone
roll?
else. Yeah, everyone else roll perception.
17. 21 total, 17 roll.
Perception. Oh, right. How do I turn off, like, the...
Okay, I'll walk Nia through it real quick. Okay, you've got your page open, right? Your character sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, you see the little cogwheel beside spells.
Oh, the settings thing.
Yep.
Okay.
And then right underneath it, it'll say roll queries. I've got it set to advantage toggle, so I can just turn on advantage when I need to roll it with advantage.
Perception. Damn it. I don't see shit.
Beautiful day outside, Lance.
Birds are singing, flowers unblooming.
Unblooming? The fuck?
Brain.
I know
There's a
I'm
spell
not-
that can do that.
Alright.
Oh god. My brain, like I said, is yeah.
So, TJ,
Yes.
you get close behind the tree. And
No,
you
I'm
hear
climbing up the tree.
I can hear the Megalovania.
I'll accept the stealth check to get close to the tree. Up the tree, I feel like I'm gonna have to make another one, aren't I?
Yes. Or
I
in
believe-
acrobatics.
Part of the cards.
Oh, buddy.
Yes.
And here's acrobatics. Wow. Fuck you both.
Uh-huh.
Someone is obviously climbing the tree.
Yeah,
Must have been the wind.
Mrs. Syra staring directly at you for like all of 5 seconds, but continues talking. Of just, well, anyway, moving on.
She's staring. I just stare right back, not even climbing anymore.
Prolonged eye contact. Oh no.
The moment it stops back to climbing.
Be gone. That's what it reminds me of.
It's actually a reference to something else.
But Miss Syra goes, well, today we're gonna start with something fairly basic. We're gonna start with trying not to shoot yourself in the foot, honestly. So, I know a couple of you have been to this class quite a few times, but some of you have not. And as far as I'm concerned, not shooting yourself on the foot on the first goddamn day is pretty nifty. So, as far as I'm concerned, let's get right to that. Looks directly at this kid. Oh, Helia. I've seen that kid in this class a number of times, and you know for a fact he's not a ranger or any sort of ranged capabilities.
Oh boy.
Miss Syra is doing this on purpose to him specifically.
I believe
This
you've
is
got
targeted.
this. Don't worry, you've got this.
The kid with like black to purple like faded hair just grins, gives a thumbs up and goes, "Oh, I fucking know it." Takes out a keyblade. Then form changes it into a fucking bow. Which Miss Syra goes, "Oh, so you actually got something this time, honey." Damn straight I do. You proud of me? Not really, because you don't know how to shoot it. Just the pout. He turns, aims towards this, which, yeah, roll me either intelligence or history.
Well, I clicked on the wrong thing, but you know what? Works well enough.
You take a glance at the bow in his hand as he tries to draw it back. You wince. Bless his heart is all you can think before the bowstring snaps on his hands.
Incredible.
It fires, but it goes awry in this direction.
The most twisted cackling from the tree.
It doesn't hit himself. It's just completely off the mark, and the bowstring hit his own hand. He's not wearing
Which
archery
will
gloves.
hurt.
Yes, very much so. So he literally just gave the expression of ow, but didn't say anything. Instant glare in your direction. He doesn't see where you are. He does hear the laughter. Oh, fuck you! Where's that coming from? Fuck you!
Been trapped in your mother's asshole for 5 weeks now, cause she's so fat. I tell you to throw me a rope, but I think you'd miss.
He's going to try and aim in the... Actually, like... Hold on, I'm going to actually see if he can...
Figure out where it's coming from.
Yeah. That previous stealth check can. We'd have to roll the natural one.
Oh yeah, no. I rolled a natural one, so he's openly cackling in the tree.
So he tries to draw the bow back, but because
I wouldn't.
Ants, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, goody.
Miss Ira even goes, no aiming at other targets!
Oh no. Mia, did you whisper Heart of the Cards?
No. I didn't say anything. I might have been thinking it. I don't know. There's a lot going on up in the head. Lots of thoughts. One of the trains might have been saying it. Yay! Wait, is that damage?
Yes.
Oh no. I'm at 1 hit point.
What?
I have 4 hit points max.
How?
Negative 2 to Constitution.
Negative constitution doesn't do anything. Not at
Well, then-
first level, at least.
Ah, not at first level?
Not at first level.
Okay. So then I have 6 hit points
Left or total?
total.
You have 3 right now. There is... It's not necessarily an arrow so much as it is a...
What up? What did I tell you about knocking?
Is more or less a poorly summoned lance of some sort, which is the ironic bit, because Lance, you look at it and just go, this could have been done better. It hurts like hell, but also,
Nice shot.
Then
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were trying to take my heart. And just like awkward finger guns.
Lillian actually looks easy and rushes over, desummoning the Keyblade. Shit, I'm so sorry. That wasn't aimed at you. Then Miss Syra, tapping her foot, goes, wasn't supposed to be aimed at nobody. And with the desummoning of the Keyblade, desummons the lance that was stuck in, like, your shoulder area. But yeah, it missed. Barely.
It's squeezing in the tree. I can't believe how right I was about the rope comment.
See, the funny thing is, I kind of figured it was the shoulder, because, like, for some reason, I was wanting to say...
Go ahead.
No, it's fine. I was wanting to say, like, ow, my shoulder. Like, it feels like it would have pierced, like, the little hollow between, like,
Clavicle?
the shoulder. Yes, between the shoulder and, like, the collarbone.
It hurts like hell. It really does.
I imagine it would, yes.
So it desummons, and then Lance, you kind of double over and go, "Oh, it hurts worse now, suddenly." Because now the thing that was stuck in your clavicle shoulder area is now not there.
Am I bleeding?
A little bit. You took quite a bit of damage. But Lillian is a fighter. It has the cure spell. Just lays a hand on your shoulder and goes, I'm sorry. And casts cure on you.
Maybe as way of apology, we could go to the library and study together.
I need
Again,
you to roll
guns.
persuasion.
Again with the awkward finger guns.
I need you to roll persuasion because he did injure you with persuasion, with persuasion advantage.
Persuasion advantage.
Yeah.
This isn't CJ, but this is me. Are you asking the guy who just shot you in the shoulder out?
Helia voice under her breath, let the man shoot his shot.
We did, and then he got hurt.
Does a 13 work?
Trying to see if it does. Because... How old are you, Lance?
Second year.
So you'd be around 17, 18 at latest, yeah?
Like 18, 19.
So either you're 18 and going into third year when this year's up, or you're 19 and you got held back.
Held back implies such terrible. What? Voluntarily.
So you got held back. Okay. So you're 19. So 13 works because Killian is also 19.
Woo.
So there's a pause for a moment for fine. Just
Yes.
don't tell my sister.
Well, you don't want me to meet your family first? Again, with the still awkwardly finger gunning.
Just pinches the bridge of his nose and Syra, I'm fucking leaving. And walks away.
This...
You didn't get a date or a time either. He's just fucking leaving.
Do I even realize that I didn't get a date or time?
Do you? I'm not making you roll for that.
It probably takes like a solid 5 seconds after Killian left. Just wait. I didn't say when. Oh no.
Then who you all recognize as Gigi starts cracking up laughing. Just you're all morons. Oh my gosh, I fucking love this class. Something
I
always
may
happens.
be a moron. I may be a moron, but I'm not stupid.
Definition of moron, honey.
You got me there.
So, TJ,
Hello.
how's it going with the business?
I want you to know my internet cut out. I haven't been here for the past couple seconds, or actually, like 2 minutes.
Oh no.
When I was still here, that guy, Nia had just asked that guy out.
It was
And I thought it would.
successful.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because I
Sort
thought
of
we were taking a
successful.
moment. I thought we were taking a moment and laughing because it was so quiet.
Oh, Gigi. This one.
So who's asking me how my job's doing?
It's
Gigi, who everyone recognizes as kind of the school jokester, or at least the school sunshine jokester, the one who laughs at the expense of, themselves and everything that they do kind of jokester. This goes, hey, TJ, how's the business going?
1994. The Incredible.
It's not dead.
Well, got any new tapes?
Looks directly at the teacher. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm a honest businessman that sells candies and school supplies only.
The head tilt from Gigi. I thought you recorded classes.
I will stab you in the throat.
Oh, I see. Understood.
No fucking hesitation. I will watch the light leave your eyes.
Wouldn't class recordings technically be a school supply?
Do you want to get stabbed?
I already got stabbed. What's one more stab gonna do? Huh? What do you
There is for those that can see TJ, for some ungodly reason, there's an actual kitchen knife slowly coming out from behind his back. I'm not joking. What he did was an accident. I'll do it on purpose and it'll hurt worse.
Stab me and I keep it. That's knife etiquette.
You know what? You can keep it if you can find it. You want to try your luck? We can
TJ.
try your luck. The knife just goes behind his back, and it's like even though it looks like he drops it, just disappears. Yeah, what's up? I didn't do nothing.
No, that was out of character.
Oh, okay.
TJ.
What's up?
You notice while you're making your threats to Lance that there is sort of skittish girl with lilac colored hair kind of off to the side, kind of looking at you curiously.
What's up with you? You like my
She-
pretty face?
She jumps a little bit and goes, No. Well, yes.
Oh,
but
I'm not
that-
pretty, huh?
That's not, not what I meant. I'm
Fucking with
just
you.
very.
What you want?
You just have a very unique aura about you.
Now, I've not described TJ yet. The dark parts on his body are not actually vitiligo. That's healed burn scars on his face and body as he just... All the businessman attire just drops and he goes, fuck does that mean?
Sorry. Was that weird? I've been called weird before.
Weird don't excuse nothing. I'm weird.
Weird is the new norm anyway.
I'll get back to you, stab number 2. What do you mean I got a weird aura? Why you looking at my aura?
You seem very out of place here. In a good
Can't
way.
I can't be a keyblade wielder?
Oh, that's not what I mean. I just think you are. How do I put this? And she looks away for a second towards the teacher, then towards Cheesy, and Helia, and Lance, then back to you. You seem different. In a good way.
It's not a good way. I'm violent for no reason.
Everyone's violent for a reason.
Not me. Violent for no reason, and I hate to break it to you, there's not gonna be a reason.
There doesn't need to be a reason for everything.
There has to be.
Nah.
Well, why is that? Wait, when did this turn into philosophy class?
The moment you got hit in the shoulder.
Everyone who has been there longer than TJ finally notices that the girl who has been skittish and kind of half frowning, half nervous, cracks a smile at the joke that was displayed. And goes, see?
Look, sweetheart.
More
if you
than
wanna-
your violence.
Yeah, I'm a merchant. I gotta make good repertoire. You wanna buy something?
Can I buy something?
How much money you got?
150.
Perfect. You could buy 2 things. What you want from me? What you looking for, better yet?
You actually have a fucking list.
Are you
Incredible.
Are you assuming that I, a Tonberry, does not have a list of most likely stolen goods that I have acquired and are reselling?
I love this. By the way, Miss Syra has literally just taken a seat next to one of the rocks that she's next to and just leaned up against it and just tilted her hat down and is just waiting.
She seems so tired.
She is. I'll put it to you this way, she's pulling a sleeping gray.
Got any potions? As Lance is like actively tilting his head back to look up. Kuri, you there? Oh, that answers that.
This
Uh-oh.
man is suffering.
He Everyone really fights fucking the
Eh.
is. dust.
Oh.
Hello, welcome back.
Internet went out again.
No, this happened.
Oh! Peculiar!
What?
Turning off the computer.
Oof.
This is my computer right now.
Hold on,
It's green.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
turned it off. It was like a blue screen of death, but green. So I turned it off.
Curry,
I'm turning it back
I
on.
think your computer might be dying.
It shouldn't be. The only thing I've changed the only reason that's actually changed is I got new RAM. And it's spacious RAM.
Well, how old is the computer?
Got it last Christmas.
You might have
Does
to.
it run Windows by any chance?
I don't fucking know, maybe.
How do
I'm
you
not a
not know
tech-
what operating system your computer runs on?
He doesn't know a lot of
Fucking
things
I
about
know.
his computer.
I don't know a lot of things about my computer. It's a Dell computer.
So it
You-
probably runs on Windows. That's like one of the most basic things. Most computers run on Windows.
You probably know more about computers than I do. To be fair.
For some reason, it keeps kicking off on Ethernet and putting it back onto connections, so that's a thing.
That's probably a setting in your settings you have to fiddle with. Ow.
Well, it needs to fucking wait until after the session because this is starting to get on my goddamn nerves. I am not as patient as I wish I was. I know it's not a usable goddamn.
Did he put himself down there?
I think he did.
I rarely move people.
Hello.
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 So it kicked me off my phone and put me back into the last place I was on my computer, thinking I was having audio issues. But I'm back now for the foreseeable time.
Okay.
But yes, no, I've been subtly working on a list.
Vibes. But yeah.
What was the last thing that you heard?
Were you working on a list?
Okay,
I
yeah.
actually have a list of shit.
Lance does kind of like tilt his head back to look up the tree. Just, do you got any potions?
Almost definitely I do. You want one?
What are your strongest potions?
Ocean
Out of
cellar.
your price range. Huh?
Ocean cellar. Fucking Titus this shit.
Well, no, but hold on now. My strongest potion is out of your price range, sadly. Cost you 200.
Oh, are you telling me I can't handle the strongest potion you got?
I'm saying your wallet can. I don't care if you can or not. That's not my issue. I just sell the products. Once it's out of my hands, it's not my product anymore. No refunds.
Gigi walks over and just hands you 50 money.
And who's they handing the money to?
Lance.
Do I get like a warranty on the potion? No warranty?
Yeah, because I'm definitely throwing out warranties. Trust me on that.
Well, this seems like a shady scheme. I'm in. Just thumbs up.
Or if you're into it, you could buy a mystery box.
Well, I do like mysteries.
It's only 200. Real cheap. First one's always cheap.
If that's cheap, I hesitate to ask what expensive ones would be.
500
Oh,
to 550.
that's not too bad.
Yeah. So you looking for the potion, or you looking for?
And I get half a potion.
No, mystery box is gonna be 200. Half a. So if you buy a potion for half off, which is just a lesser value, you're not gonna have enough for the mystery box. You want the mystery box to you.
Oh, you die.
You can physically, like, you can practically hear the gears turning in Lance's head, just trying to decide.
I think
just
we're
goes,
I think we're losing Kuri again.
yeah. I want you to understand this is your first introduction to canon, CJ. Okay, Maxima. I find that hilarious because it's basically just have a little bit more money. What you want?
I'm staying on here.
You still
It just
here?
kicked me off. Yeah, no, it just kicked me the fuck off. If you haven't seen my most recent message, I have 5,000 ping right now on Discord.
You didn't send a message on our end.
Mm-mm.
I know. I've noticed.
Oof.
Ouch.
Really, really starting to get on my fucking nerves with this bullshit.
You can go take care of that. You don't have to be here.
Hold on. Might be fixed. It's just there's nothing I can do to fix it because I don't know what the fuck's wrong. So I just have to handle it while it happens and fix it tomorrow. Because I don't know what the fuck to fix and what the fuck's wrong. Did I get fucking kicked again because of this goddamn bullshit?
No, you're still in here.
No. Says I'm back online, but Discord's just not opening. Hello. There we are. I might fucking have to call tech support or some shit, because if this shit keeps going on, I don't think I can have a session Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
Oh, it completely removed my 5,000 ping message, too.
Ooh.
Yeah, that happens.
Okay. What was the last thing you guys heard from me?
I don't even remember.
Mm-hmm.
It was something about the boxes and the potions.
You buy a potion, you can't afford a box. Because the boxes have keychains in them. You want keychains, yeah? Keychains are good. Keychains will always welcome, even if it has copies. Oh, I have an actual fucking headache now.
Take care of yourself.
Fuck it. How the fuck do I fix this now?
Oh,
Drinking
take care of yourself.
water.
Not the headache, the fucking computer, people.
And no, go take care of yourself. Doing this repeatedly is not going to help you.
That's why I'm fixing it now.
You like jazz? You like jazz?
Why do you think jazz is called jazz?
I'm consulting the almighty Google.
Oh,
Does this again, I'm kicking him out of the call. He needs to take care of himself because he gets on me about taking care of myself.
And he's worked himself up into a headache now.
Hooray!
Are we good?
No.
What's wrong? Are you still having trouble with it?
There, on paper, is nothing wrong with it.
well, on paper,
No, I mean, every troubleshoot is coming up negative.
It could be something with the provider itself. If you're having this much trouble with the internet. Because if the provider is having trouble, if it's your router, it could still register that you're connected to the router.
It's an unlimited monthly thing. I should have no issues with it.
Except if your internet service provider is experiencing outages.
Yeah, like a tower goes down or something.
I'm gonna fucking look at AT&T towers now. I truly hope that's not the fucking case.
Weather could be affecting it as well.
It is raining, but it's been on and off. Oh. Well, that may be, a thing.
What'd you find out?
Since 3 p.m. today, there has been a fucking spike of AT&T outages.
Yeah, it's probably your service provider having issues.
Like, it was at an all-time low at 5 a.m., but now it peaked at 175 just after 3.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'm just having provider issues.
Go relax.
This is how I relax. If I
Hello.
fucking-
Hey, Cade.
Hey, Kate.
Hello.
I'm dying.
Literally? Figuratively? Both?
My provider is constantly cutting out, so I am here and not here at the same time.
Schrodinger's curry.
Don't call me Schrodinger's curry. I have to knock on wood so it doesn't happen. But yes, no, I got wares that you can buy. I'm not gonna do Tonberry's voice anymore because My patience for voices has just been empty, but I'm still okay mostly.
I still suggest you go take care of yourself.
What the fuck?
What?
Hmm?
Hold on, I gotta check something.
Well, that's not
Hmm.
concerning.
You're doing amazing.
Am I?
Fucking awesome. I'm gonna be blunt with you.
I'm actually quite glad that before the session started, I did like 3 episodes of Dragon.
Well,
Mm.
it's nothing I can't handle after session.
Yeah?
Subscriptions just put my account under, like $6 under. So I just gotta call for forward funds and cash, and I'll be fine.
Okay. I mean, this isn't my scene. Where were you guys left off?
Oh, I'm waiting for
Right.
Nia to reply because I've given the options. You can buy a mystery box, or you can get a potion and something else. But a mystery box, you'll get a keychain from it, because if you get a keychain from that, well, who am I to stop you from gaining something to add to your arsenal, copy as it may be? Everyone loves an extra arsenal, don't they?
I mean, the keychain would be useful for more than one use.
Uh-huh. But a keychain's not the only thing you could get. You could also get some other stuff. It's all dependent.
Depending on what luck.
Whatever the mystery box depends on you getting.
Syra speaks up and goes, "It's gambling."
Yes, it's gambling. It's good gambling. It's a no-lose situation gambling.
You always lose with gambling.
The teacher makes an excellent point.
But it's legal gambling. Come on. You guys want to try it?
Did you
Or you can
sanction that with Kane? Sorry, Mr. Lancelot.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you out of character?
No, but I know for a fact it would take longer to check than to actually. By the time I could have the transaction taken and about, be around the time that it would take to actually check that.
So, deception check.
I'm already
Yeah.
prepping it.
Deception check.
11. I want you to know it's spiraled close to a 17. Big old smile.
Syra says nothing.
You are now being judged by a teacher.
I do not care. You want to buy something, you gotta buy quick. I might be closing my wares soon. For today, I mean, I gotta go back to where the first years are. I
Wait,
do
what?
not gotta go back to where the first years are. I got to go study. Yeah.
Wait, years?
Don't worry about it. I'll stab you.
Stab me and I keep it.
Bitch. Can't keep it if you lose what it was stabbed into.
What, are you threatening to, like,
Don't worry about it. Just, do you want to buy something or not?
bat
If not,
me?
fuck off.
I feel like that's a threat to try to, like, fatality. Like Mortal Kombat style.
Okay. Where's it close to you? Hello, my dear old customer. You want something?
Who you talking to?
This individual right here, whose name I definitely didn't forget in my angry pursuit to fix shit.
Gigi, you all know this person as the not class clown, but like class sunshine gesture, makes fun of themselves at everyone, like at their own expense.
So, do you want to buy something?
And then just goes, like with a hand behind her head, just goes, "Oh, I don't have any money. Sorry." Even though you just saw her give money to Lance.
Hey, well. Turns out to the person who was shaking. You want to buy something?
Well, you have mystery boxes, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I do. 200 money and I'll give you a mystery box. First one's always cheap. The next one's get a little bit more expensive.
Just walks up to the base of the tree and like looks up at you. Yeah.
You
take-
going try?
Kuri's having some sort of weird feedback.
I'm on 29 ping right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, of course you don't know what I'm talking about. You didn't let me finish.
I heard someone say I was going Tron.
No, not you, Lunos.
I didn't hear Lunos going Tron, but I keep hearing this
Oh, then
static,
it's just
yeah, staticky noise with Kuri.
There's a little bit of a staticky noise with Kuri.
it might be me.
No, it's Kuri. It's his mic lighting up.
Yeah.
No, I mean everyone is going Tron on me, and I
Oh.
don't know what I've done.
Let me
I
know
didn't-
whenever that static thing happens, real quick.
I don't hear it now.
Okay. I'm walking technical issues today.
Yep.
But, girl. Oh no. Girl
Oh, it's back.
looks up at you, Tonberry, and just smiles. What is happening?
I don't know. There's nothing happening on my end. It literally, not even like a fucking. My speakers aren't even making noises. So I have no way to explain it other than Discord's fucking up.
There goes
It's like
Mia.
a staticky feedback noise almost.
Yeah.
There's nothing making noise for there to be feedback, though.
Mia
What just happened?
died.
Discord's fucking up.
Oh,
Specific people's Discord is fucking up.
Yeah, I'm not having any problems over here.
I would have
But,
laughed my ass off before that sentence
Not
was finished.
good.
Just Cherry just dropped the moment before that sentence finished.
The
knock on
girl
wood.
that was shaking walks up to the base of the tree and goes, "I'll take 2 of those."
You got okay. That's gonna be 700.
Sure. And pulls out a small pouch. It doesn't look like it holds that much, but she holds it out nonetheless.
He takes the pouch and he go ahead and politely opens it and starts counting it just to make sure he's not being scammed before he gives boxes. Tonberry rules.
EJ, you realize that it holds 800 instead of 700. She's being nice.
I pull out 100. I don't take bribes. Hand it back, and then you all watch the jacket. The inside part of the jacket kind of light up with this magical sort of glow. The closest one can see that there's actually a flaming lantern somehow pressed in there. Reaches into the lantern and pulls out 2 boxes. There you go. Feel
Sits
free
down,
to-
sits down with them and goes, "Thank you." And opens the first one.
Deep.
I actually roll on that table now.
Hold on, let me open up the actual thing because you're using Tonberry's system. So roll a d20, and then a d12. Ooh, go ahead and roll a d12 now. You get a half. She gets a half drunk fucking potion.
Okay. The second one? Same thing? One d20 and then one d12. Sorry. Oh, he's dying again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wasn't he on his phone too? Did he get back onto his computer?
After this, we're going to cut to Cade, so
Okay.
ouch, my bones.
Yep, and there he goes.
And another one bites the dust.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, I realized that there was too long of a silence, so I was checking my ping, and then I watched it go from like 200 to 5. Clicked disconnect, and my Discord just stopped.
Discord just
So-
said, "Oh no, never mind."
My provider's being a bitch. It's fine. What was the? Yeah, Tonberry goes. Ooh, bad luck. Try again next time. Well, actually, you got one right there, so you can try again now.
So one d20 and one d12.
1d20, 1d12. Ooh, good, good, good. Now a d12. Ooh, that is a basic. That is a low rarity keychain. So whatever you deem as a low rarity keychain is what she pulls out.
Actually, check.
Yeah.
Going to go for a bit here, actually, because it's funny to me. He pulls out Metal Chocobo.
Oh, always a fan favorite. Good job. Wait, he?
Gee,
Have I been calling this dude a chick the entire time?
she's a she.
I'm having hearing issues then, I guess.
Looks confused for a moment because of the fan favorite thing. It smiles nonetheless. That was pretty fun. I'll be sure to come back for another round of that. And then just sigh from Miss Sarah. Alright. Y'all done?
A merchant's job is never done. And like he actually stands up on the tree branch and like has the most, as much as I can say, he has the most like patriotic look. Like he just said an oath.
Alright. Out of here.
Au revoir before I get in trouble. And before I forget anything, the world is a hologram and we're all illusions. Bye. Bye. And he jumps out of the tree and leaves.
It sounds like it.
I sound like I'm in a tree?
In a simulation.
Well, that makes more sense.
Helia looks at what just happened, looks at the three of them over there, and looks at the teacher and just makes a sort of expression of, you know, why can't class be normal?
From a distance. Simulation.
Miss Syra moves her hat, which she usually has around like the back of her shoulders, kind of resting. Just sighs. I guess nothing that happens at this academy is ever normal. We're all Keyblade wielders, or going to be. Ever think anything's gonna be normal?
Sometimes.
Just gives you a look of really.
There's a shrug in return.
Just points to herself of, you have me as a teacher.
The instant reply of, yes, and you're basically my favorite.
And to chest of, aw. Doesn't change the, doesn't matter. Kind of look. Having a full-length mom and daughter conversation.
They really are.
Regardless, I'm being forced to get food in the middle of this because I haven't ate all day.
Lunos, get
Lunos.
yourself
Take
some
care of
Lunos.
yourself.
So I'll be right back.
Oh my lord.
Did my internet go out again? Nope.
Nope, you're still
Nope,
here.
everyone's just being quiet.
We know you're still here.
Yeah.
Yes, get some num-nums because you make this staticky noise every once in a while.
Just a little bit.
I'm being. What?
Jade, you're being called out.
That's not a last, but it's not a good thing. I don't like that.
It's funny.
True. I hate it.
Whoops.
Hi, Aunt Patches. Is that where you were hiding?
A baby.
It's a baby. Hi. Hi. I've talked to her, now she's got to yell back at me.
Yes.
Very important.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, where is... Not in here with me.
And I'm back. Welcome back, me.
Hi back. I'm Dad.
Why'd you leave me then?
Oh my god.
For the vine.
I'll do
Hey,
it for the
Kate.
vine.
Yeah.
Where would Arthur be later in the day?
What's exactly later in the day?
Almost at the end of all classes.
The all class. I guess. Fuck. Club?
Sure. Ow. Alright.
Oh,
It's staticky.
fixed?
Oh.
No.
Oh. No, it is not. Okay. I'm gonna assume Tonberry's not gonna be in any other moments here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Give my computer a fucking break because it's dying.
Go ahead.
Calm down. Fucking my goddamn. Let me at least say my goodbyes.
Farewell and good luck.
Which club are you going to, Cade?
The fucking world. Oh, God,
World Studies?
yes, the one with the name that I like.
And what in the world?
What in the world?
So I'm gonna set that up while I'm waiting for things out there to finish.
Did anyone ever play Super Mario RPG?
Does it count if I watch someone else play it?
I mean, it's more knowledge than I know, so you know of the game.
Yeah, I watched the Game Grumps play it.
Because apparently they're making a remake now.
Oh.
I chronically play the same 3 games over and over again.
That's a mood.
That is such a mood.
Yeah.
I guess it technically counts as 5 because it's the Dragon Age games, and then Minecraft and Project Zomboid.
Same with Dragon Age, specifically Inquisition.
Dude. I'm an
And
orange.
then
Sorry, go
are
ahead.
we going to talk about? I would love to play.
No, it's my favorite in the world. On one of my blogs, I write my warden Ellis, who is like the worst asshole ever. But continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like I would love to play Origins, but the only way I could do that is the PS3, and that doesn't work and is not hooked up because it doesn't run on my computer.
Ooh,
Unfortunate.
The backwards compatibility is not there. Then my second game of guilty replay pleasures is BioShock.
That's fair though. That game buzzed.
Not the third. The third can go sit in the corner where I don't have to acknowledge that it exists. And I will replay 2 because I adore the little sisters to little bits.
Oh.
I love saving the child who, when I get into fights, yells 19, like, 20s to 40s quotes about beating people up. Yeah, Minecraft. Always the Minecraft.
Always Minecraft.
That's classic.
Yeah,
Maybe
Minecraft is a classic.
Meanwhile,
Maybe
my
Minecraft
ass
can
over
be
here.
our always.
Meanwhile, my
Yeah.
ass over here plays Dinosaur and Dragon games.
Look, my one I play the most is Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically.
Fair. I also play and like then the last game, aside from those ones, gets shuffled around, but there's always like a 4th one on the burner, but like most often it's like No Man's Sky, Fallout 4, or like Death Stranding.
The good disassociation games.
Yes. I like to be Mailman Dad Simulator. The other series I love, but I don't play frequently, I know, Nia, you've died so many times, is the Horizon series, like Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West.
Mhm.
I went entirely feral in the first game and proceeded to play it on the hardest difficulty. Just because I could. It's the only game I've ever put that much effort into.
Damn.
I haven't played it myself, but I used to write with somebody who wrote Alloy.
I love Aloy.
Aloy, that's how. I'm sorry, I've only ever read the names.
Yeah, no, it's Aloy.
Is it supposed to be
Aloy,
like
okay.
alloy, like iron alloy, or not iron?
But that's sort of like the reasoning behind her name, but they pronounce it Aloy.
Ah,
Because, ooh.
Oh, that's cute.
Holds Aloy. I love this. I also love that she spends a lot of time getting hit on in the first game, and like doesn't like shut it down so much as goes, I have better things to do.
you aren't worth my time.
Oh,
Lunos, please remember to breathe between eating. Like, not
take your,
joking.
Yeah, take your time.
She gets hit on almost every location she goes to, including by one of her closest allies that you meet within like 10 minutes of actually playing the game properly. A mechanic lady that you stumble upon in a settlement who wants you to test out some guns for her. A literal king. Who else does she get on? Why? Oh, the crazy man sort of hits on her in his weird way. I call him the crazy man because he is definitely not all there and has taken his rather murderous tendencies and put them to good use by killing bandits.
The guy.
Well, there's at least that.
Yes. You see, like, in a normal thing, this man would probably be a serial killer. But, like, here in this post-apocalyptic wasteland,
He's
where
thriving.
he's targeting people who hurt innocents, like... like, you know what? Fair. It's like, you know what, dude? You do you.
Dude,
Okay.
I relate to him in my soul.
I'm good now.
You're good now?
Hi, good.
Kinda.
Good.
Mwah.
Not. I love you. Son, I'll kill you.
Mwah.
Do it. That would be the best thing that happened to me. Did you drink water with your food?
I had Mountain Dew. Does that count?
I mean, it's like if water was piss, so like if you're fine with that.
That's
Respectfully.
fair.
It's hydration of some degree. It
Sometimes you
counts.
just need that gamer fuel.
Anyway, Aid,
Yeah.
Arthur, rather. You gotta get used to this new name.
Yeah, but just
You're
don't
gonna
forget
say
the
Kate
old
again.
one. Just don't forget the old
fine.
one, so.
Arthur, you ask around for a little bit of where the club is. And you're told that they mostly meet on daybreak. In a specific cafe. And you're told that it's Volpe's Cafe. When you arrive there, it's relatively calm. And there's a rather... Well, when you get to the front door, you're greeted by the sight of a... I'm pretty sure it's a knight. You're a knight. He, she, someone, the person at the front is a knight, guarding the front entrance. But they're very darkly dressed. Like full... If you could describe a person in a sentence, this person listens to My Chemical Romance.
I mean, that paints a clear picture for me.
They're standing at the front. They haven't stopped you from walking.
And say like a brief hello, and just pass by.
Hey. You walk in and it's a warm atmosphere. Just not because of the temperature or anything, but because you step inside and there's light music playing, there's two people at the front bar, counter, something, walking back and forth between each other. And they look up and acknowledge you, but they don't seem to call out to you before you call out to them, because you're a student. You're it's basically lo-fi.
Cool. And
what's worse about the two at the front is that they both have a green aesthetic going on, while the rest of the place has a brown-orange aesthetic going on. It's very jarring. You'll definitely notice when they're coming up near you to give you an order or otherwise. You hear a lot of chatter off to the right, but
But
give me an insight check. something about this place feels a little off. Just a little. You can't exactly decipher it, but maybe it's because this is one of the very first times you've been here. Maybe once or twice. This might be your second. Just not used to it yet. Do you see fit?
Guess I'll just ask. Which one will I ask? This one. Hello there.
He looks up, adjusts his glasses, and smiles. Hey, kiddo.
Hello. I'm looking for a club here that's in about world cultures. You know anything about that?
Oh yeah. Those kids meet up around here practically every day. Hold debates all the time. You a newcomer to that?
I'm hoping to be.
Yeah, of course. And he points over here, then crooks his finger to the left. You should be around there.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
No problem. If you need anything, just ask.
I will.
You see a group of about 5 people chattering amongst themselves and getting into a seemingly heated debate. They all look older than you by at least a year, at youngest, at oldest 3 years. And you actually see a familiar face. Eva. Is talking the least, but still holding a debate about something. You hear tidbits of a conversation. Actually, make a perception check.
Cool.
You're kind of caught off guard by how you would be the youngest in this group. Didn't notice what they're talking about.
Guess I'll approach. Hello?
First one to notice you is Yeva, who seems excited that you're arriving. Hi!
Hey,
Which
Eva.
makes the other 4 stop and glance towards you. Not fully turn, just kind of glance.
Hello, I'm here to join the World Cultures Club.
And you see this kid? Oh god. It's kind of a gaudy looking fellow with a bunch of rings and jewelry, like pink, like very, very, very light pink hair, almost strawberry blonde, but he deliberately made it pink kind of energy. And just, you swear he might have contacts in to make his eyes pink as well? But he's staring at you, and when you say something about the club, he grins and says, "All right. So what are your thoughts on this?" And there's a groan from around the group. Don't get him involved in this. Don't start that. She's like, no, I want to hear it. I want to hear it from someone new and not you chuckle fucks. Ideas on the White Queen.
What exactly?
I don't trust the bitch.
Have I ever seen or encountered the White Queen?
You've seen her on her actual name that she goes by, not her moniker of the White Queen. is Rihanna DeVore. And I'll type that up for you.
Thank you.
That is her actual name that she goes by. And she goes around on television a lot. She shows up on news broadcasts that interrupt TV shows. She goes around encampments a lot and shows up for work. Which a lot of her work is community based, so she seems to not earn a lot of money in that politician kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
So that kid, who seems to be one of the older ones, maybe 2-3 years older than you, just goes, I don't trust her. She's a fucking politician, man.
Do you get other than that, do you just get a vibe or?
Make a history check. See how much you know besides that. With an 8, you don't know much about White Queen, about Rihanna DeVore, but what you do know is this. 20 years ago, things were different. Everyone says things were different. You were not around then, but there are so many people who are older than you, and you've heard whispers from the teachers who constantly get into debates, constantly go back and forth. Even Headmaster Harold makes a comment of every so often when students aren't paying attention, but you hear it. This isn't right. She has no proof. No one has any proof. Give us a history check of 8.
Mm-hmm. My opinion is I do not have enough knowledge to make an opinion on that.
A woman with gray to white hair pushes up her glasses very gently on the bridge of her nose. Goes, I like this kid. Say he's allowed to join. Besides, someone needs to put Xavier in his place. Xavier, the kid with pink hair, just rolls his eyes. I don't need to do shit. Thank you, L. And there's just a chuckle across the group. And despite there only being 4 on the screen where people are sitting, there's multiple chairs around. So just place yourself wherever.
We'll just put me right there. Ah, fucker. There, we're good.
There's currently a discussion going on between all of them about Wonderland and why White Queen shows up there. Nobody can agree on anything. Xavier, the kid with pink hair, is currently raving about... And it's weird. Why is this woman who has so much goddamn power, so much influence, coming so fucking close to us? You could go anywhere. Why is she going there?
Why
And then
wouldn't you?
that comment prompts kid across from him. Was smirking more than smiling, leaning on one of the armrests, and goes, "Oh, for sure. I'd spook everybody. Just do something weird every once in a while. You know how it is." like, Wonderland's one of those weird places, isn't it? Things happen there. You see shit, right? Things
That
happen.
sounds like an experience, be it good or
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it's weird. And that kid who's talking goes, Maverus, by the way.
Name's Arthur.
He points to the one adjacent to him, not Ava, and says, that's Varen. He's not going to talk much. When he does say something, he's going to make you think. There's just a 2-finger salute. Elle speaks up and goes, listen, I have to make you understand. The thing I'm worried about is those rumors surrounding the Black King. I know this is talking about the worlds. You gotta understand, he hangs around here, doesn't he?
Does he question mark?
That in character out.
A little both.
Make a history check.
I guess it's in character.
I'd say with a 9, you do know that Black King, otherwise known as King of the Glooms, or just simply as King, is known to frequent the area, but you don't know exactly where he stops off. He's known by a lot of different titles, and a lot of different people don't like him, because, well, who would like someone who rules over the gloom? Then Xavier leans in, hands, elbows on his knees and steepling his fingers and just going, you know what I hear? I hear all of this is because of M. Kinda want to meet the guy. Just once, just so I can hit him in the mouth. You know what I hear? I hear he's the embodiment of the devil. Arthur, make a perception check. It's high enough. Across the room, because this is sort of empty space, this area right here. From across the room, you just hear a semi-clattering of sounds like either fine china or cheap china. You haven't the ear for that. Not yet. The clattering of china of some kind. And just the clearing of a throat from across the room. Like someone had heard up.
I guess Arthur will turn that way, his head that way.
You are exactly in the right position to see this person. Who is pale skin, maybe cream tone skin, and rose red eyes, looking down at their drink, trying not to make eye contact like they had been watching the entire room. Looking very nervous, with an undercut and hair falling over one eye, and dressed in a nice suit. Very out of place for the cafe. The rest of your group does not seem to have noticed.
Can I get an insight of the cough? Like, was that on purpose, or was that he actually coughing?
Full insight. seems like it was almost like a spit take. So he probably heard what was said.
Huh. I guess he'll. Mm, is he paying attention to us currently, or is he just.
With that 19 insight, we're a little too far away to pick up on nuances, but you do notice the slight nervousness in man's posture. Like, would rather be anywhere but here. Also, the nervousness of you would recognize this above all else because of how students tend to act when they've gotten in trouble. The nervousness of, I don't have anywhere to go.
Damn, what am I gonna do? Hmm.
Our group is still talking as if they had not heard anything that happened.
Hey, guys, did you hear that guy like react?
Only a couple of them stop. Specifically, Eva and Xavier do. The other three are caught up in a certain heated discussion, specifically about the Black King and the White Queen and whatever they have their influences over the worlds and how it's supposed to influence the politics of reality and all that. And you're starting to realize that this club is more talking about hypotheses and whatnot than talking about world culture at the moment, because that's how they see if people are willing to stay. But Yeva and Xavier look at you and go, "Oh,
The guy across the way. Person.
Xavier leans back in his chair and rests an arm against the back of the chair and goes, well, that guy comes here all the time. He's just a nervous wreck.
Really? He's just always like that?
Yeah, he just shows up. Basically, is always here from sun up till sundown. Eva stares across the way and tilts her head. Doesn't say anything.
He seems really nervous about something.
Xavier speaks up again and goes, duh. He's like the oldest person here.
Do you have any ideas, Yeva?
She doesn't respond for a moment and then blinks and looks at you. Oh, sorry, what did you say?
But the person over there.
Oh, you mean the guy surrounded in gloom?
Is he?
You don't see anything.
In character.
Oh. Eva nods, and Varen, who's between you both, stops the heated debate and goes, Ava, what did you just say? And she gets nervous, shifting on her feet, and goes, he's... You know I see a couple of things from time to time. It's not negativity, it's just... It's just gloom. I don't know how the people at the front didn't catch it. And Varen stands up, summoning a Keyblade.
Let's calm down there. I don't think we need to go that far. Just yet, nothing's happened.
Roll persuasion. You are getting the help action from Eva, who is gently putting a hand on Varen's shoulder.
Just another roll.
Yeah. Nice. You say, whoa, we don't need to go that far yet, or something similar to it. And Varen, with the help of both of you, sits back down and desummons the Keyblade. And Arthur, no roll necessary. You see the man across the way staring directly at all six of you now.
It's just a cool.
Not with malice or anything hateful or anything, just kind of a sad watchfulness.
Just like
Can't decipher anything more than that.
Just a small wave, like a hi.
There's a sad smile.
Well, I guess I'm going to investigate, guys.
As you get closer, there is just a feeling that you get. It's not negative. There was a comment of he's surrounded in gloom. You don't see it. As you get closer, you've never interacted with gloom. You've heard from teachers that Heartless they have a mind of their own, and you wonder if that applies to gloom as well. Do as you will.
Oh, boo. It's okay. Hey, you seem a little nervous. You okay?
Oh, it's nothing to worry about, son.
Are you sure?
The moment he speaks, there is a weight to his voice, like something very, very old. Very, very tired.
You seem very tired.
Do I? You seem very young. He laughs. Just get very tired in my age.
Name's Arthur.
Smile drops. You can call me King. Arthur, make an insight check. Or history. Whichever one is doing better for you at this point.
Neither.
History seems to be rolling pretty good for you now. You cycle through the name King. King, King. Then it hits you. It skittered past your mental space just a moment prior, but you didn't think about it too hard. it wasn't relevant. Black King goes by the moniker of King. He never gives out his name to people. He just says, "You can call me King." For some reason, he never has a name.
Our soul will just be like, oh, I get it.
There's a head tilt. Are you
Sorry,
saying that aloud?
Yes,
you-
he said that aloud.
There's a head tilt. There's nothing said.
Sorry, something just clicked in my mind.
A sad smile returns. Are you going to kick me out of this place too?
One, why would I? And two, I don't have the authority to do that.
You could always report me.
I could, but why should I?
Sad smile kind of reaches his eyes. Exhaustion, the sadness. It occurs to you this is the same look that a couple of the teachers wear, and not even teachers. You've seen this before. Some years ago. Back home. With others. This is the look that someone wears when they keep getting rejected. When they've perceived they've done nothing wrong, whether they have or not, and they keep getting told no. Well, kid, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what you think. And tilts his head towards the group that you just left. Those kids already know. So unless you have a way to stop them from kicking me out.
So a good reply. They know you have gloom energy, but that's it. They don't know who you are. Not yet.
Do you think those kids like gloom? Pray tell me that.
One of them seems like they're not. They understand that it's just a thing that exists.
Sadly. I apologize for that.
So what exactly do I feel when I'm near him, like, other than the feeling of gloom?
Roll insight if you are not resisting the feeling. Roll with advantage.
I needed it.
You feel a sense of something ancient. Something that is a weight you can't quite fathom. Yes, there is gloom, or something that you have been told is gloom. There is sadness there. Not the type of sadness of someone that's going to break down into tears or screaming or rage. It is the sadness of someone who is so tired, so close to giving up. it's the sadness of someone who has seen people get hurt, and it's probably because of him. And he knows it. And there's nothing he can do, because there's nothing that anyone will let him do. Because he's, as Xavier said, a devil.
I'm gonna go see what I can do for you over there. And I'll hope that this turns out all right.
Kid, don't fight for a team you don't know what you're fighting for.
I'm not.
You're gonna get caught into something dangerous and you're gonna end up killed.
It's not for you exactly. It's more for me. It's a selfish thing.
Sure it is. Keep telling yourself that. You walk away, and though you try and steel yourself, as soon as you get to that point on the map, your hands begin to shake. Just without thinking, there's just a bit of, not because you were afraid, you weren't. At least I don't think Arthur was. There's just the shakiness of that much weight, of knowing who you were near. That there was no malice. That all the rumors, all of the things you know about the Black King, it was just a man enjoying tea, whatever he was drinking. And he sounded so tired.
Guess I'll continue on to the group. Are they still debating? Oh,
As soon as you come back, Varen leans over to you and goes, "Good.
good.
The guy didn't hurt you."
Not at all.
Did he?
Didn't plan on it. I'm 100% sure.
You sure? That
Yep.
was gloom energy.
He just seemed really, really tired.
It's gloom energy?
No, he did.
Yeah, here's the thing though. Anybody that has that much gloom energy that Yeva can see it, they're bound to end up going insane.
Is that really the effects of gloom?
I don't know. That's what Yeva says though. I don't study glooms.
So it's not 100% confirmed.
No? Study glooms. That's Avarice thing. I don't know, ask him. Avarice, who's adjacent, just goes, "It's a bit complicated. Listen, gloom kind of has this weird effect on people. It kind of, on the skin, on the surface, it is acidic. It kind of does the same thing to the mind. That's kind of where I've gotten my theory in place. But that's not that club. I run that club.
Right. We could just leave. We could let sleeping dogs lie.
Elle is staring directly at you. Why should we leave sleeping dogs lie? Is there something we should know?
Nothing you already don't know.
You're pulling a thing that I pull. I don't know how to make you roll for this.
It's not a lie.
I know, which is the problem.
You can just have the other kids inside him, can't you?
Yeah, you're doing what I do. Fuck you.
Get
Luna's
fucking bent.
Luna's voice. Hey, that's my thing.
Get him!
Doesn't feel good, does it?
Feels great.
Fuck off. No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me. Cats. Bitch, also. What the fuck? I left for 10 minutes, people. Why are you talking to the devil? Like, I was barely gone 10 minutes, and you're talking to the devil.
It's fine.
Happens.
Just I just walk into a lo-fi cafe and I'm talking to the devil.
You know, the little lo-fi cafe. Hi, Satan. How you doing? Wait a minute.
Damn
Why
it.
do I have to have internet
God
connection? I hate that I have fucking technical issues this heavy today. Son of a
It's your-
bitch.
It's your turn to carry the torch.
I'll carry the torch so you guys can have fun, but I'm still gonna be listening in on my phone. If Tonberry ever does show back up for voice lines, I fucking got you.
So I'm going to determine for fun, for the bit, because I know whose role is each of those. So you want to know, just for funsies, you want to know who the natural 20 is?
I want to know.
Ava.
Yeah.
Perceived.
Eyes wide fucking open.
I'm kind of glad that she's the one. They're the one who knows.
However, the other two, the 18s, are possibly people you don't want to know that. Because that is Elle and Xavier. The other two, however, are just like, sure. What do you say, man? Xavier stares at you and goes, you sure nothing happened?
Nothing at all. Do I need to persuade him?
Roll persuasion at disadvantage. Oof.
Be a higher roll, isn't it?
I'm not even going to roll for this. What is it that you say that makes Xavier go off your tail? That determines the DC.
Right. It feels like, to me, he doesn't want to cause any trouble anywhere he goes.
Xavier leans back, stares, not daggers, but just kind of stares across the way at King. I don't get that vibe from him. You seem like a trustworthy dude. I'll take your word for it. Then
Really
immediately
appreciate
launches
that.
into another debate. With that comment, you lowered the DC to 11.
Thank God.
Fucking barely succeeded.
Yeah. What about the other one?
Elle is I'm considering on her. She's a more perceptive sort. She's your comment of doesn't seem like he wants to cause anything. She doesn't get back into the debate with Xavier and the rest of them. However, she does look at Yeva and go, "What do you think, Yeva?" And she turns and goes, "I don't... He's not malicious. He doesn't mean ill. He's just sitting there. He doesn't mean any harm, at the very least. He just kind of exists. So, and he didn't harm Arthur. So he has to be good to some degree. Right?" And Elle leans back in her seat and goes silent. I will say there wasn't a success on that, but there wasn't a failure. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I can't believe I played literal devil's advocate.
Did. You got help from someone who basically admitted to an entire group that there is something with gloom in this vicinity that isn't malicious.
I'm just gonna look back for a second and pull out a thumbs up.
Roll insight. With advantage this time. You give a thumbs up, King. And he knows what that means. He's not oblivious. He's not stupid. Nervous and tired as he might be. You see his shoulders slacken, and he settles into his seat.
Maybe now I can fucking slack my shoulders.
You are... Quite literally, those interactions took up the entirety of these 3 hours. So what do you want to do for the last 10 minutes?
Oh. Right now, nothing.
You are dying, Cade.
It took my entire brain to do that.
All wrinkles. Got it, dude. I will say, you may have earned some points with King.
King will remember this.
Pretty much. Just the fucking telltale thing in the in the corner of just the Black King will remember this. I love how Kuri was just like, is Cade talking to the actual devil right now? It's so funny to me. They're just like, don't be mean to him. He's not done anything.
I've been over this. The devil's not a bad person. But again, I was gone for 10 fucking minutes. I decided I'm bored. I'm gonna pop back in, see where they are. Cade's talking with the literal devil.
Were you entertained?
I was very entertained. I loved it, the fact that I was gone. That whenever I leave for a random amount of time, I always come back and you fuckers are doing something. It sounds bullshit, but I remember there was a time in the old house I fucking left and I came back and you fuckers were, if I remember correctly, discussing how to turn a keyblade into a nuke.
Yes. Yeah. How did you guys enjoy the chaos?
Delicious.
Absolutely delightful.
I'd listened to it on a road trip that was an hour long. So I can listen to it again on the way back.
I also enjoyed that.
Excuse me.
I'm going to write down the names with the descriptions of the characters so you guys can recognize them for later.
Okay.
I have a question. Actually, so now that I think about it, Kate wasn't present, but Kate, I think I found your reincarnation in a gambling addict.
Another one? Another increase?
Tonberry was in a tree, being an absolute menace to some poor soul who had bad aim.
As he tends to be.
I'm in your mother's ass. I'd ask you to throw a rope, but I'm sure you'd miss. Paraphrasing, but not much of what he actually said to somebody. But then there was a weird shaky person who was just like shy as fuck. The moment Tonberry opens up, like, hey, I got shit that you can buy. You have gambling? And their personality did a 180.
You don't recognize that face claim?
Have you shown it before?
Yeah, to you specifically.
Nope.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, no. No, I don't remember. I was having too many internet issues to try and focus on what everyone was. So.
That face claim?
Yes.
You picked it out yourself.
I did?
Yes.
For who?
That phrasing should be familiar to some of the people in here.
Quick question: is the session is the session over, or?
We have like 7 minutes and we're just talking, so yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and stop the recording then.